I'm crashing today. But I did.
Sister was 29 now or at the time?
I can't imagine they were 29 at the time.
Yeah, I can't imagine they were 29 at the time, but it is confusing. I reread that like twice.
I also hate when they use letters for names.
I was going to say that. You put numbers and then letters and names. That sounds like algebra to me, and I just gave up altogether.
All right. Here we go. T. Name a wrestler that starts with T.
Damn. I don't know.
I thought that would have went faster. I thought that would have went way faster.
That's new.
All right. Not to be racist, pick a white name that starts with T. Otherwise, I'm going to get very tongue-tied. Thomas. There we go. We got it. All right. OP's engaged to Thomas. We'll call the stepmom Martha.
Okay.
And we'll call the stepsister Vivian.
Gotcha.
Thomas, Martha, Vivian.
Got it. All right.
We found one another again and discovered we had each had feelings for the other, but were too afraid to say anything. I was afraid of ruining our friendship, and Thomas had insecurities about his appearance and believed that I deserved better.
Oh, damn.
Thomas had an accident that caused injuries to his face, neck, and shoulder. Between surgeries and the accident, he has scarring and a facial prosthetic. He struggled with self-image due to other people's perception of him, and it took a lot to convince him that I do, in fact, find him handsome. Vivian and Martha are obsessed with appearances and are very judgmental of anyone who doesn't fit their beauty standards. I won't go in public with them because oftentimes they berate strangers. My dad knew
that's
Thomas,
crazy.
but I was hesitant to introduce him to Martha and Vivian because I know how they are. When Thomas proposed, my dad insisted that we visit for a celebration dinner so that Thomas could meet the family. I warned Thomas in advance and told him we didn't have to go, but we also didn't want to disappoint Dad. So at one point, Martha asked if we were planning to have a photog at our wedding and if we thought about a date closer to Halloween, that's the Halloween, because, quote, we could all wear masks. Wouldn't that be fun? Cue Martha and Vivian giggling to themselves.
Oh, God.
I was pissed off, and Thomas was uncomfortable. Then Vivian turned to Thomas and asked, seriously, what happened to your face? It looks like someone set it on fire and tried to put it out with a hatchet. I lost my mind.
What
Thomas
the
had
fuck?
to... Exactly.
How fucking dare you? You know what? Not the asshole.
John is looking pretty good right now.
How about I set your face on fire? Piece of shit.
This is like Mean Girls because it's hit by a bus. I'm like, karma.
Please.
You know?
I lost my mind. Thomas had to carry me from the house because I would have hurt her. Thomas told me to relax and that it was fine, but it wasn't. You don't insult the person I care about, who has been nothing but cordial, and expect me not to retaliate. My dad blew up my phone trying to apologize, but I told him how hurtful they'd been and how disgusting it was that two adults can degrade another human over something they have no control over.
Mm-hmm.
He told me that Martha was upset that I'd hurt Vivian and expected me to apologize.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut
your dad
bitch
sucks
asses
too,
up, bro. For
to
real.
To even bring that up. Like, who gives a fuck what she's feeling? Like, are you kidding me? You did this. This is your fault. Fuck you. And yeah, I hope you Mean Girls get hit by a bus.
Enabling bullies is crazy work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that is most of these stories, I guess.
Yeah.
But,
Unfortunately.
yeah. Crazy.
I told him that was not going to happen. 2 weeks later, my dad tells me that Vivian was in a car accident and ended up with a nasty laceration on her forehead. Now, this is
This is
be
karma.
where I am the asshole. The asshole. I'm dying in this
It's
thing.
the mask. It's the mask, brother. It's constricting your brain.
I can't even move my jaw fully. This is crazy.
The two's looking pretty good right now.
The fact that people wrestle in this is impeccable. It's crazy.
That is crazy, yeah.
But they probably have it form fitted to their face as opposed to
Still.
I'm sure my groomsmen spent $5 on this, maybe. I went to my dad to get some stuff, and Vivian was lying on the couch, crying on the phone about how her life was over because she was, quote, ugly and disfigured, and so on and so on.
You ain't ugly. I mean, you might have physical manifestations of those scars, but the ugly is inside you, my friend.
Yeah, it was inside you the whole time.
The whole time.
Now, I could have ignored her, but I didn't. I said, well, now your outside matches your inside. So next time you feel the need to insult someone's looks, maybe take a look in the mirror first before you open your mouth. Vivian burst into tears. Martha, right? Martha? Yeah, Martha came to see what the ruckus was. And I told her that after seeing Vivian's face, the idea of a Halloween wedding was growing on me. That did not go over well and caused a meltdown at Dad's house. He's now upset with me for upsetting.
Shut the fuck up. The fuck? You can't be not mad about the first situation and then mad about this situation.
Yeah.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
He's now upset with me for upsetting V during a quote-unquote very vulnerable time. And Martha has now accused me of lacking any empathy.
Oh, really?
They're demanding that I apologize.
No.
But I'm refusing. Thomas understands why I did what I did, but believes I maybe shouldn't have kicked Vivian while she's down.
No.
Thomas is a better man than I am.
Same. I was gonna say, go harder, traumatize them back. Fuck that, scar them back.
I wouldn't fucking talk to these people ever again. They are so terrible to your fiance who has done nothing wrong to them and is, just living life. Obviously, he has his own insecurities about this, and for them to mock him for those insecurities and then expect you to apologize to them, and then 2 weeks later you have scars as well from an accident that you couldn't control, presumably. I don't know what happened in the accident, but that you can't control now, and she takes a dig at you just like you did to Thomas. I don't feel bad for you. You're a fucking piece of shit and you deserve it. This is
And that's on period.
your comeuppance. Like OP said and John said, your outside now matches your inside. Even though scarring is not ugly. That is not an ugly thing.
That's
but
a story
her,
right there.
In her mind, that is ugly. And so I think it's her comeuppance.
Yeah, in her mind, it's ugly because she's a shallow human being.
Yes.
And that they see scars as this hideous thing where, like I said, it's a story to tell. This person that they were making fun of obviously had a lot of trauma behind it, but, they're dealing with it. And they found their person that will accept them for who they are, because all at the end of the day is what they have inside is what matters to OP.
Exactly.
And the fucking irony of asking OP for empathy in the situation when they couldn't even have that in the first place. Like, how to turn fucking tables in this scenario. You know what? They deserve it. I think, look, Josh already said in the beginning, I think the fiance is such a good person, because if that was us, shit.
We probably jumped in there.
I just wouldn't talk to them ever again.
That was me, bitch.
The moment they insulted my fiance, I'd be like, all right, you're no longer invited to the wedding, and I'm not fucking talking to you until you apologize.
And the dad.
Oh, the dad is on that list.
Fence-sitting motherfucker, you ain't going to my goddamn wedding.
He's not fence-sitting. He is firmly on their side of the fence and defending their terrible actions, and then, attacking you. OP should go no contact with these people until they apologize to the fiance.
For sure.
All right, we're moving to the next story.
Wait,
Also
Sean.
found by me.
Wait, Sean. You have to read what Reddit said. People hate when you skip over the comments.
Oh, now that I have Friday, I have responsibilities.
You have responsibilities now.
I mean, I feel like you should do that Mondays too.
And here's what I say to that. The links are in the goddamn show notes, so you can fucking read the comments yourself. What you want me to do that's not already...
Just do top comment. Do
All right,
top
comment. And this might be the last time, because now y'all are pissing me off.
And he's in his mask, and you know...
I'm working a shoot. This is shoot. I'm mad. All right. Top comment by You're Not Gonna Get Fucking Credit. Definitely not the asshole. What you said was nowhere near as cruel and ignorant as the things they've said. They're shallow and judgmental and need to stop dishing it out if they can't take it.
Yep. I agree with that comment.
That top comment that Sean just read beautifully. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm glad we decided to do that. My insight is forever changed. We're moving on to the second story.
Oh my God.
Am I the asshole for being pissed off that that my goddamn fans want something I don't want to give them? Well, listen to this, brother. I don't give a fucking shit what you want. I read the stories that I want to read, and you can read the goddamn comments yourself, brother.
Whoa.
Don't
Oh,
work
damn.
yourself into a shoot, my guy.
Fucking jabroni marks who don't know a mark from a shoot from when a shoot is a mark is a shoot.
We have one wrestler on, and Sean turns this podcast into a wrestling podcast.
Hey, they said, are we wearing costumes today? I said, sure, I guess. All right. This next one is, I'll read comments, guys. It's not really that big of a deal. Am I the asshole for telling my mom it wasn't cute or funny to dress me as a hot dog instead of a princess?
I gotta say not the asshole. I'm picturing your child and they put you in a hot dog costume instead of a princess one that you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, that would suck as a kid to be like, I wanted to be this, and then be told you're going to be something else for, shits and giggles.
Yeah, or it could be a thing where maybe the princess costume is way more expensive than the hot dog costume, and it was better to have a costume than not have one.
Maybe.
I'm going, no one sucks here.
Okay.
OP writes, there's this new Target commercial going around where a little girl dresses as a hot dog, and it came on while my family was watching a scary movie. I, 20-year-old female, am home from college for the weekend and brought my boyfriend. My mother, 57 female,
What the fuck?
decided it would be hilarious to mention that she had made me a hot dog costume as a kid. Except the way she told the story, she made it sound like it was my request. She said, oh, while all the other girls wanted to be Disney princesses, I wanted to be a hot dog. So she had gone way out of her way to make me a hot dog costume. This is not what happened, and I said as much. What actually happened is that I wanted to be Snow White. In fact, I had told everyone, including the teachers, that I was going to be Snow White.
Tough to say I'm going to be Snow White, show up as a fucking hot dog.
Fucking glizzy.
Snow glizzy.
Yeah, that's tragic.
I was obsessed with that movie as a kid, to the point where I actually got invested in doing chores because I was cleaning up just like Snow White.
Oh, wow.
My dad and I would watch the movie all the time, and I was very excited to be Snow White for Halloween, especially because my ballet studio was doing a special, quote-unquote, princess dance for Halloween, and we'd all sign up for special princess slots. And when I'd shown up early with my dad the week before so I could get to be Snow White. But my mom decided that she wanted to be quirky
Wait, we have to kill
and show
people?
that Snow White was a bad role model after I got in trouble for trying to cook dinner for my family. I was 8, and I tried to make hot dogs, like how she made food for the dwarves in the movies. But I made a mess. My mom surprised me on the day of with this crappy hot dog costume and told me if I didn't wear it, she'd never let me watch Snow White again.
Oh
Hey,
my
yo,
God.
to your kid?
What the fuck?
What the
Also,
hell?
why is it? I mean, I get you don't want an 8-year-old alone on the stove, but like them wanting to do chores and stuff like that, I feel that's not a bad thing. What the
Yeah,
fuck? How is that
it's
a bad
absolutely
role
not.
model?
She took a million pictures. The other girls teased me for months, and it was one of the most humiliating moments of my childhood.
Bruh.
So I told the real story and mentioned that I got through the day by pretending that she was the evil queen, making me dress in rags, but the rags happened to be a garbage meat costume. She got really quiet after that. And after we left, my brother says she was crying and looking at pictures from that
Oh
Halloween.
my
Oh
God.
my god.
What
I
is
didn't
with
want
these-
to.
What is these parents be like? I traumatized you. Apologize to me. What the fuck?
I didn't want to make my mom cry, but it is a shitty memory for me, and it felt like she was trying to humiliate
You got
me
this.
all over again in front of my boyfriend. Too long didn't read. I called my mom out for forcing me to be a hot dog for Halloween and humiliating me as a child after she brought up the story, pretending that I wanted to be. So am I the asshole?
No,
Absolutely not.
no, absolutely. Yeah, we were kind of said it in the, while we're listening to the story already. This parent crying is self-inflicted. Like this whole time, the kid just wanted to help out. Of course, an 8-year-old is going to be curious about things around the house. It doesn't matter if it's cooking, whether it's, working outside, working with tools, or whatever. The fact that you punished them for being curious about the situation and then humiliated them, and then as an adult, you go and turn around and try to embarrass them again and relive that said trauma or that experience.
I don't think mom realized what she did. For her, it's clearly a fun memory for reasons. I mean, look, it is what it is. Because, there is more than one perspective in this thing, and mom just happened to have hers, and the daughter happened to have hers. It shouldn't be that deep.
That kind of just make you a bully as a mother at this point. Like, there's no redeeming quality why you're crying. You're not the one being affected, bitch. It's your daughter.
No, 100%. And then it's like emotional manipulation to be like,
yes.
Oh, I'm upset now. It's like, no, that's not how this works. I mean, you could be upset you were a shitty parent, but don't put that on me. Don't put that emotional stress on me for coming out and telling you, no, what you did was emotionally traumatizing to me. Yeah, because like push this aside. I mean, I imagine as a parent, like you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna, overlook something that maybe not a big deal to you, but is a big deal to your child. I think it's important that if they come to you and tell you it's a big deal, don't put that on the child. Even if they are 20 now, you know what I mean? It's still like, like you're still putting that emotional trauma on them. It's important to take that feedback and be like, oh shit, yeah, I'm sorry I put you through that. And then deal with that yourself in therapy or something. Don't put that on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only person that's acting like a child in this scenario is the mom. It's like you're throwing a hissy fit by punishing your kid.
Yeah.
And then you're doing the same thing as an adult. Grow the fuck up.
Can we talk about why too? Because she wanted to do chores.
Yeah, because she wanted to cook dinner for her family.
For everybody. Oh, God forbid a fucking 8-year-old is not a world-class fucking top chef here and just knows how to make hot dogs. The fact that there was an effort made by that kid, that should be like, oh man, let's expand this. Do you want to take cooking classes? Hey, maybe you can, help me out when I cook around the house.
That's what I was going to say.
Why are you? Yes, they're going to make a mess. They're fucking 8. Hell, I'm an adult and I make a mess in the kitchen when I try to attempt to cook. Like,
exactly.
What are you talking about here?
It's like, be a parent. Don't punish them for, not doing anything terrible. It's just like, hey, if you want to use the stove, just come talk to me. And then we can make dinner together or something like that. Yes. Or we can come up with themed dinners together and then make them or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there's things you could approach this and be an actual parent instead of a bully to your own child.
Mm-hmm.
New idea. I'm going to read some comments. This person is...
Did you come up with that yourself?
Oh my God.
This might be groundbreaking. Atmospheric Presh writes, not the asshole. She clearly had a different perspective, and you set her straight. Just because someone cries doesn't mean that they're a victim in this, especially if the truth is that not only did you not want to wear the hot dog, but she threatened your favorite movie as a result.
Yeah.
Wear this or else?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? If this is true, it's pretty weird and messed up.
Yeah.
I'd never force a costume on my kid. That's such a weird ass thing to do.
Children
to which OP replies, she hated Snow White and Cinderella and Aurora. She was kind of okay with Belle, and she really pushed Mulan and Merida on me. But those weren't the ones I was interested in. She genuinely hated everything that I liked and was really into the whole, quote, Cinderella ate my daughter thing. She wanted us to be allies against the other moms of the town we lived in, and I just wanted her to be like the other moms because, honestly, they were nicer.
That's so sad.
That is depressing to hear.
Oh.
It was like that one mom. I don't know if y'all seen that Netflix documentary where like they catfished their own kid.
Oh
yeah.
I think we've talked about this on the show.
Yeah, we've talked about it a little bit. I didn't watch it, but it's just wild.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either, but Sienna spoiled it for me from TikTok she saw. And
That
it's just
shit
like,
is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, dude. Oh my God.
Let me bully my daughter and tell her that I'm fucking sucking up her 13-year-old boyfriend's
Dude, the
crazy.
crazy part about it was in the end, she was hugging the fuck out of the daughter, like consoling the daughter on the spot while being confronted by the damn investigator. Like, bitch, this was your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, this story is not to that degree, but it is still insane.
It could get there.
It's still bullying your child.
I don't think it's close, but it is.
It could get there.
It's like begging your kid to be cool and different because you think you're cool and different.
Yeah.
But sometimes kids just want to be kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they enjoy something and want to dress up as that, and you can afford or are able to make that for them, then try at least.
All right, this next story is also coming from Am I the Asshole? And it's titled, Would I Be the Asshole If I Put a Birthday Hat on My Neighbor's Pumpkin?
Is it your property?
I think it's funny, but I don't know why.
I mean,
I'm going to say no. I think just because it's such a wild title.
I'm gonna go with asshole in the premise that this person trespassed on another neighbor's property.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I'm going whimsical on this one.
All right, OP writes, obligatory on mobile, so apologies for any formatting issues. Could have skipped that part.
Yeah,
my
I'll
bad.
cut that out. Don't worry.
You can cut things out.
I can. When I want.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's even better, Sean. When you ask to cut things out, he does it, and then he zooms in your face even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't watch this show. I probably wouldn't do it anymore. I share a porch with one neighbor who is notorious for not cleaning up after herself or her kids. For example, one time there was a broken longboard sitting right in front of their door they would step over every day to get into their unit. For 7 months, they all just ignore it until one day I asked the eldest kid, 15 male, to please clean it up. He's a good kid and instantly threw it away.
7 months. That's crazy.
Just
To be
walking over this
stepping
piece of
over it?
trash.
What's
What
some
the fuck?
laziness right there?
I told him thank you, and that was that. Now, I know I could have cleaned it up myself, but I don't want to assume that they didn't want it. I don't know, maybe it had sentimental value. Plus, I constantly clean up our shared porch, throwing away trash, picking up cigarette butts, sweeping and clearing cobwebs. I have known her to sweep the porch all of one time in the past 6 years that she has lived there. Last year, October 2019, well, that's an old post. I bought several small sugar pumpkins and placed them on my porch next to my jack-o'-lanterns. After Halloween, I threw all of them away in an unused wooded area next to my apartment complex so that they could decompose. The next day, I found one of the sugar pumpkins back on the porch outside of her door. I know that it was mine. It was the one that I had bought because it had some particular markings on it. Okay, weird, but whatever. I'm glad someone else is enjoying it. I figured she would throw it away after Thanksgiving. When she didn't, I figured after Christmas, surely.
Oh, no.
No, definitely after New Year's. Well, it's now been a year and the pumpkin is still there.
God damn, is that shit just decomposed the whole time?
I'm not going to lie. When we were in college, we bought one once and carved jack-o'-lanterns, had them on our front porch for, I want to say 6 months.
6 months, brother.
I will say they did freeze during the winter, so they weren't as
so
bad
not
as you
too
would
bad.
think. But once spring hit, it was like, all right, these are getting pretty bad.
Dude, it's like Christmas decorations. The one time we kept it on forever, it was just like, it's already March. There's only like 9 months left out of the
Why
year.
take it down
March is
now?
tough.
I mean, Filipinos put up their Christmas stuff in September.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm
in
like,
September,
really?
so-
We only have 6 months? So should we even fucking put this away? No, we just kept it 2 years running.
I'm not going to lie.
2 years is wild.
Putting up Christmas stuff when it's still warm out makes sense to me. You know what I mean? I don't want to do it when it's snowing. It's fucking cold.
Where were you living when that happened, John?
Well, here in Dallas already.
Okay, well,
So not
in
snowing.
a snowy year.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it did snow that year, but not as like
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
as Canada would be snowing.
It is nasty. It looks like it has practically melted into the porch. She has put Halloween decorations all around it, but has not actually cleaned it up.
That's wild. That's fine.
It's even spookier now.
It's
It's biohazard.
I think it's gross, but left it there on principle because I'm tired of cleaning up after a grown woman. We work opposite shifts now, so I never see her. I also don't have her phone number because she is constantly changing it.
Okay, تدوها.
I was thinking of leaving her a note asking her to please clean it up, but I'm worried that it will somehow come across as rude. So I think I might have fun with it. I'm considering putting on one of those little pointy birthday hats on it and a sign saying happy first birthday over it.
Damn, not the asshole.
Personally, I think it would be hilarious and get the point across, but my husband thinks we should just suck it up and clean it. Again, I don't want to do so out of principle. So, Reddit, would I be the asshole if I celebrated this pumpkin's first birthday?
Nah, but you're
Nah, that shit's funny.
You're delusional if you don't think you're gonna have to change that out for a second birthday next year. That's gonna be on there for the entire year. I gotta tell you.
Yep.
But no, I mean, this is where I was going. I thought it was going to be like a whimsical get back at the moment, and I think ultimately, like, you do a lot for them. You're constantly cleaning the porch. I mean, you threw the pumpkin away once already, so why would you be expected to do it again? Yeah, so not the asshole. I think it'd be a funny poke to, hopefully nudge them into the direction of cleaning. I just don't think they will.
I don't think they will too, because if they had a long board that they just rather step over, for the 7 months is crazy work, and being neighborly goes both ways too, right? So
yes.
I feel like OP here has done everything that they could to be as nice as possible to the situation. They talked to the son, like their first interaction about the longboard, and scheduling just might not be right for them. Be like, hey, can you take that shit out? But I mean, at this point, it's common fucking sense. You see that shit rotting away and you're still not gonna pick it up. So yeah, I think this is like what Josh was saying, this is a whimsical way of saying like, hey, it's 1, it's about to be 2.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
There is an edit with a photo of the pumpkin. I will say they answer a few questions. I don't think any of these are super relevant because it's a pretty harmless story.
Okay.
But if you're interested, as always, the link is in the show notes.
People are typing paragraphs right now. Sean, what the fuck? Read that shit.
And then I read it and you're going to be like, that added nothing of benefit. I don't like the fucking comments you're trying to make me read, brother. I don't like it. But I will share my screen to believe this.
Holy shit.
Oh man, that's not even a pumpkin anymore.
Is what we're looking at.
For audio listeners, it looks like a dirt patch.
Basically.
That's crazy.
Also, that plant is looking rough, bro.
Yeah, it looks like it needs to be cleaned. A lot of green stuff on that porch.
God damn it. I don't have the
And none of
frame for
it
that.
is supposed to be green.
No,
I would
it's
say
a
that
gray
stuff.
porch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right. Moving on to the second to last story before we hit the Patreon. This one is titled, which one should I do first? I think we can dunk more in the last one. I'm switching these two stories. This one's titled, Am I the Asshole for Not Telling a Vegan Mom that the candy she stole from my kids wasn't vegan?
No.
That's don't steal shit, buddy.
That was a lot of double negatives, but I think the answer is you're not the asshole.
Yeah.
OP writes, this happened on Halloween and the day following. My neighbor, 38 female, super vegan, has 2 kids. I, 26 female, also have 2 kids. Our apartment complex didn't do the traditional trick-or-treating on Halloween. Residents were advised to set out pre-packaged individual candy bags on their patios/front door areas if they wanted to participate, but the traditional knock-on-door, physically hand strangers candy was not permitted.
Why? Why would that be a law or rule in an apartment complex?
I don't know. Maybe people really hate kids. But you have porch lights, right? Or at least like an apartment light. You could just turn it on and off.
Or just put a sign say I'm not giving out candy. I don't know.
That's what I do every year. But like, ain't shit here.
You don't give out candy?
Fuck no.
That's crazy.
Does that surprise you, Sean?
I mean, don't even knock. Don't even knock on my door, please.
That's wild. Halloween comes and the kids are all dressed up and each building has a scheduled time where the kids go door to door. I ended up having to work late, so my neighbor offered to walk my kids around with her kids at our building's scheduled time. About 45 minutes later, my kids came home with a small bucket of candy, maybe like 6 little goodie bags, each from individual apartments that participated. Everything was fine, and my kids didn't say anything weird had happened. They were just excited to eat candy once they got home. The next day, I took my kids to the park directly across from our apartment complex. My neighbor was there with her kids as well. The kids were playing, and she took out some of those individual goodie bags with candy in it from her purse and started to loudly rummage in it. She ate several pieces of candy, and my daughter eventually noticed, ran up, and asked if she could have a piece. And my neighbor responded, "Nope, this is my tax candy. Remember that this is my reward for taking you trick-or-treating last night."
What the fuck?
I was a little weirded out by that statement, and I asked her what she meant. She said that since she is the one who had to take the kids out, she took 5 bags from each of my kids as a tax.
That's half of the bags they got. Or, yeah, right? They got like 6 bags?
They got 6 bags each.
That's crazy.
This is the fucking Boston candy party because taxation without representation. I'm dumping your ass over to Harvard.
Almost half. That's crazy.
Oh, my God.
That is
Her
insane.
son then chimes in and said, "You only took 2 bags from us."
Girl.
Just snitching, dry
Jesus.
snitching on his own mom.
He's
Kudos
like,
to you, kid.
Girl.
I also hate taxes.
This is fucked up, mom.
Fuck you.
She
That's
responded
actually
with,
insane.
"But I'm your mom. I was doing OP a favor, so they get a higher candy tax."
What?
Girl,
Put
you
them in a
crazy.
different tax bracket is crazy word.
Just
dude.
say you don't want to take the kids. You're going anyway.
Literally.
But if you don't want to take 2 other kids, just say no. What the fuck?
I was thinking about how to respond when I noticed that she was holding a Starburst candy and decided to just smile and nod and go back to watching my
Smile
kids.
and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I let her continue to finish off the entire bag of candy and then said, "Hey, aren't you vegan? You know, a lot of those candies are made with animal products, right?" I explained what gelatin was and how a lot of these candies are made with it.
How are you a vegan if you don't know that?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
It's like vegan 101.
That is literally
Day one stuff. She was horrified. She then began Googling it and then told her kids that they were all leaving. She said something about how she was going to be sick and stormed off.
Oh my god.
Now, she's giving me dirty looks every time we see her and won't let her kids play if she shows up at the park and we are there. My husband thinks I'm an asshole because I should have either not said anything about the gelatin or should have said something right away when I noticed. I don't think it's my job to tell a vegan what is and what isn't vegan, though.
Especially
yeah.
when you take candy from your kids.
Yeah.
And she deserved it for stealing candy from little kids.
Yeah.
Edit 1. When I got home from the park after the gelatin incident, I sat my kids down and asked why didn't they tell me that the neighbor took half of their candy. My oldest kid is 6 and my youngest kid is 4. And my 6-year-old explained that as they were going door to door during their designated trick-or-treating time, she would have my 4-year-old grab 2 bags instead of 1 from each apartment for a majority of them. She explained it to my kids that they were grabbing extra bags for her to be handed over at the end as taxation. So either freaking way, she was directly taking candy from my kids or taking candy from other kids through my kids.
Yeah.
Bruh.
As the authenticity of her veganism, I may have exaggerated when I said super vegan when I first posted this. She claims to be vegan and is very, very in people's faces about the benefits, etc. It's 100% about the health side. She brags about veganism curing cancer, diabetes, even some mental health issues.
The way you eat candy, bitch, you're gonna get diabetes.
I have never once heard her talk about the benefits for animals. She also sells herbal tea products, customized gym clothing, etc. So she totes a pretty big vegan lifestyle, if that makes sense. Now for gelatin, she knows what gelatin is. She knows what it's made of. She knows that there are obvious things she can't eat, but she had no idea that a lot of candy specifically had gelatin, apparently.
Which is crazy.
When I told her that they had gelatin in it, she knew what gelatin was, but Googled the candies to see if I was correct. I think she's either really dumb or she eats non-vegan stuff all the time when no one's watching and had to pretend to be horrified about it at this point.
By both.
Because a lot of you guys have pointed out that you literally cannot be vegan and not know these things.
Yeah.
I'm not a vegan. I'm not even freaking vegetarian, and I know these things. About the Starbursts, a lot of you have said that Starbursts are vegan friendly. However, Starbursts in the USA are made with animal gelatin. In the UK, they are vegan, though.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really care about the veganism part. It was the fact that she was stealing candy from your children.
Yeah.
And weird of your husband to jump to her defense.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd watch
immediately.
out for that.
That's fucking weird.
That's fucking weird.
But yeah, like clearly she wasn't stealing from your kids directly, but she was getting your kids to steal extra candy that was meant for other kids. So it's like, just, you're an adult, buy your own candy. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, and then a little interesting for the veganism part is like, it's weird that she's not like, you know, most vegans I feel are for like animals or environmental reasons.
Oh, she's doing it for profit. If she's selling or peddling products and merch.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyway, that was just something that I thought was interesting because
I just know her ass is part of a MLM.
I mean, that's
I
the
just-
herbal tea. The herbal tea is definitely a pyramid
I
scheme.
well, John,
just
yeah,
know it.
famously MLMs skim off the top and get people to do the dirty work below them.
That made
Whoa,
me
the candy
snicker,
is a
Josh.
pyramid scheme.
Fuck yeah, not the asshole still,
Oh,
in my
God.
opinion. Like, I mean, you did inform her. It was just after a little bit. Like, you're not in charge of her diet, so it's like, even if you weren't trying to do it maliciously, it's like, it's not your responsibility to make sure they're eating vegan approved foods. You know what I mean?
I fucking would. Shit. You kidding me right now? If I see someone like making my kids be little accomplices to your candy stealing scheme, and hypothetically, I see you eating like the hottest pepper and you just didn't know that it was wasabi or the hottest thing ever, bitch, I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch you suffer and I'm going to laugh about it.
Yeah, that's true. Because, like, well, this was posted 5 years ago, but Ring was also, or whatever, like camera doorbells were a thing. So now you got your 4-year-old fucking on everybody's camera doorbell.
Right. It looks like they're taking more than they should.
Yeah.
They look like a little shithead. Another edit. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the insight on this. And if it weren't for all of you commenting and me being able to show my husband, he probably wouldn't have told me what was actually wrong. Turns out he was calling me an asshole because she had been parking in his assigned parking spot and giving him dirty looks ever since this happened.
What the fuck?
I had
Wait, say that-
misguided anger.
Hold on.
the fuck?
Wait, say that again, Sean. What happened?
He was calling me an asshole because she has been parking in his assigned parking spot and giving him dirty looks since this happened.
So she's a bitch.
How is that my fault?
So he's
Yeah,
blaming,
what
he's blaming OP for his parking spot being stolen. Bitch,
Then
just go to
tow
the
the
apartment.
car.
Yeah.
If it's your assigned parking spot, go tell management.
That's a red flag in my opinion.
So
Yeah.
she's a bully then at this point.
Well, I mean, I
yes.
wonder if the husband thought he'd come across as more likable if he said that, but no, he's not.
Well, husband,
really.
you're a pushover at this point. Maybe
Oh,
you should get
yeah.
your candy stolen.
Yeah.
I had no idea about this because I work from home and I haven't used the car in days. He finally told me why he was so grumpy about what I did. He hates confrontation and was misplacing his anger at me. I'm going to talk to her about it first, then to management if it doesn't stop.
Why are you
Also,
doing it?
why are you talking to
Why are
management?
you
Yeah.
doing it? Make him do it. Fuck, I hate confrontation, but if it's something that's to do with me,
Mhm.
you better believe I'm going to take the lead on that. That's
Be
fucking
a fucking adult, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That would give me
You have
the-
2 children. be an adult.
Well, she got 3.
Well, yeah, honestly.
Let's read some comments in here. I feel like people like that.
Interesting.
Electric Moccasin writes, not the asshole. Ignoring the fact that this candy tax is just a sugar-coated way of thieving candy from children, it's not your responsibility to inform someone if something is vegan or not.
Yeah.
This mom didn't know how gelatin was made. That's her issue, not yours.
I agree. Comment.
Man, these really are game changers. All right, next one is, am I the asshole for throwing a party for my daughters after they were uninvited?
You threw No, it sounded like you
Why
wanted
would-
to make sure they had their fun too. So not the asshole.
Also, who in their right mind would call you an asshole for this?
Mm-hmm.
Watch the fucking kids be like the biggest assholes in school.
Oh, yeah. There's that possibility.
There's a
Plot
chance.
twist.
Yeah, okay. I'm still going to say not the asshole, but
Same.
with the caveat that that's possible.
All right, OP writes, my daughters, ages 11 and 10, both have purple hair. They love it this way and have been getting it dyed since they were 6, with caution. They were invited to a little girl's birthday/Halloween party under the condition that they both have their hair dyed a natural color.
Why?
They're fucking kids, you jabronis.
Also, purple is like a Halloween color.
Yeah, are
So-
people not going to be
Yeah,
in
what's the
costumes?
difference if someone's wearing a wig in that situation?
Yeah, what
the
a
fuck?
weird rule.
I asked why,
Oh,
and the
they
mother
have to
insisted
build it
that
first.
their hair would take away from birthday pictures because they would draw so much attention. Again, a Halloween party. What are you talking about?
What?
I asked if my daughters could just not be in the pictures, and she said there's no way to guarantee that, and that
What is going
There's only
on?
one solution.
and to either dye their hair a normal hair color or they are uninvited.
Holy.
I said, fine. This was like October 8th, maybe the 9th. So I decided to throw a party for my daughters on Halloween since they won't be able to go to that one. And I invited her classmates. The girl was in a completely separate class, so she wasn't invited. We had the party, cake, bounce house, candy piñata, and all of that cool jazz. The girls had a blast, and I posted a few pictures online. Apparently, this was the wrong move because now the little girl's mother saw my post and asked what right I had to steal her daughter's moment from her. Her daughter,
It's a Halloween party, my guy. What the fuck are we
my
talking about?
God.
Wait, what?
No
I
one
sent a
can throw a
message.
party in this month without my approval.
you got to come through me first.
I own
Why
Halloween
did I send a
parties.
message?
Her daughter saw the pictures and was upset that she didn't get to come to the party because they didn't have the things that we did. Her mother said I was an asshole for one-upping her just because my kids couldn't come to their party. And that if I really wanted them there, I would have just dyed their hair.
They couldn't
So-
come to your party because of your stupid ass restrictions, you dumb idiot. What are you talking about?
Man, I know this is supposed to be a Halloween episode, but it's really coming off as an entitled parent episode.
For
Yeah, I mean,
real.
that might be 2 and 2, actually. Who knows?
Holy.
So, am I the asshole? Also, some edits
No.
before we get into it. The invite was on the 8th, as was the hair dye request. A week after we RSVP'd in the negative, I planned the Halloween party on the same day, October 31st / Halloween. Oh, so the parties were the same day.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
My dumbass thought that one party was October 8th.
Oh,
then-
I understand.
I didn't realize that was the invitation date.
Gotcha,
That's-
gotcha.
Actually, OP, I would go a step a little further. At this point, you're not the asshole whatsoever, right?
No.
If I were you, I would reinvite this. First of all, ghost that fucking parent. Just ignore the shit out of them because they're just yapping at this point. If I were you, I'd reinvite the same group of people that that was in that party. You all take a picture together, and all of you are rocking purple hair.
Whoa.
Mm.
I was going to go even further and say you're absolutely not the asshole, but also you're a great parent because instead
Yes.
of ostracizing your children and making them feel othered because
Mhm.
of the hair they like to have, you instead threw them an entire party so that they didn't have to dye. Well, so they didn't have to either not go to the party or dye their hair. And I think that's great. So yeah, kudos to you. Fuck that other parent to think that they can control how other kids look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking weird. Don't do that. I don't know what else to say.
I just know they had a boring ass party too.
Well, I feel bad for like that parent's kid because I mean they didn't do anything.
They didn't do
you know
shit.
what I mean?
This is the parent causing this issue. They're the adult in the scenario that could control the situation, and they just happen to control it incorrectly.
Yeah, exactly. And then they get left out of this party. It's like, well, yeah, that is shitty. That is shitty for that kid. But you're still not the asshole OP because
no.
I mean, like what can you do? You know what I mean?
The edit continues. The parties were both on Halloween. I did not throw a party on some obscure day that happened to be her birthday for giggles and the petties. It was a Halloween party on Halloween.
That would have been funny though.
Also, that would be crazy.
I would have said it their birthday. Fuck it.
Also, this lady is in a completely different tax bracket than me. She had a pony, assorted teas catered, and a wagon ride as well. The party I threw was a Frankenstein bounce house my husband had from a few Halloweens ago, a few piñatas from Party City, rest in peace, that don't exist no more, and like $120 of candy and about $100 in snacks, and some basic carnival games, cornhole, balloon darts, sack race. For those who are wondering what the difference between the parties were.
Party City still exists. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's one in Ottawa.
Oh, really? They closed all of the ones in Houston.
Oh,
like all of them.
Man, yeah, we have quite a few here. I think
They're about to be spirit. They're probably Spirit Halloween right now.
All of them are Spirit Halloween. 1,000%. The top comment reads, "Not the asshole. What a controlling person. Yikes. She tried to punish your kids for their hair color?"
Yeah, it's such a weird concept to me. Like, it's a Halloween themed party. I imagine the kids are going to be dressed up. Who gives a shit what their hair color is? I mean, even in a regular birthday party, who gives a shit what other kids' hair colors are? It's such a weird thing to care about.
All right, that's it for this week, Wikimaniacs. If you love the comment reading, comment below. I'll see if I'll keep it up. Probably not. But thank you for listening to the show. Guys, before we end it, anything to tell them?
You can take off your mask now, buddy, so you can breathe.
Yeah, good on you for doing it the whole episode.
At this point, I'm not taking it off.
I am tired as fuck. And I just wasted hours for no reason. I'm actually disgusted. Whew! I need to move on. I should go to sleep, but I know I'm not sleepy, but I'm probably gonna just do something else.